It's something. It's musicality. I don't know what to tell you. Because you said boom, down, up, crack, kata, kat, ba. Kata, 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 kata. Hey, hey, kick and out, kick and out. D, 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 D. Kata, kat, ba. Boom, ba. Kata, kat, kat, boom. Diga, diga, ba, ba. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You can't hear it? Let me turn it up.
Hello, my name is Gwen Mindoro. I am a choreographer, student, teacher, and I'm also a teen mama. And I've been dancing here for about 7 years, 8 years. I started at 12 when I was in middle school. Started by taking a class here from Xcape. It was actually a company-only class, but I ended up showing up because of my mom's friend. He mentioned that there's a place called Xcape Dance Academy and they have like hip-hop classes every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I was like, oh cool, like I'm pretty interested. And in the beginning, it was a candy store for a child and I was so excited to be a part of Xcape, and I was on the competition team. I did the competitions, I did all the routines. That first year of learning how to dance was like, it was mind-blowing. I teach 3 times a week, teen adult beginners hip-hop, junior hip-hop, intermediate hip-hop. My experience from being a teacher, I feel like you have to like remind yourself a lot. These dancers are wanting to leave the room with something, either with a new dance move, a new knowledge, or a new mindset. They are like a sponge and they will soak up anything and everything that you will teach them, and that is the glory of being a choreographer and a teacher. And the main question that really stuck around with me for the past like couple of years of starting was, what can I do with it? I asked Vanessa if she could push me more into dance just to see how far I can go with it, like personally and mentally and all that. So she would push me and seeing how far my limit can go, and I was like beyond the roof of training. The question that then I switched to was if I could make this to a career, and how can I become a professional hip-hop dancer. Then I started to go into music videos. I was a dancer for a music artist who is here locally, M5 Vibe, and it was super fun. I had an amazing time. And that's when it started to become more of, am I stepping foot in the whole professional world? It's when I started teaching, get paid for that, join company as well. Like there's no words that it could like explain of Xcape. The 2 words I could really get out of, like, if somebody were to ask me, how is Xcape? How are they like? The only 2 words I could say is unique and just free. You're always gonna walk out with something. Oh, you're always gonna walk out with something. It's always a new mindset, a knowledge of something. History, you might walk out with knowing something that you never knew about. I get that opportunity to see what I'm made of, to see how much like I am worth, and I really appreciate that. And I hope to carry this on for like forever, And I'll always keep this like in my pocket to always remember where I started and how it became this. So. Whew! I feel like I said a lot. I feel like that was a long interview. 20! I know, why didn't you stop me? What time is it? I was like, oh my god!
I was talking to Michelle about it. I very much see like the song feels teal-ish, like teal turquoise-ish.
Teal turquoise suit. Oh my god, not that her costume's out of stock. Haileigh, the costume you chose is out of stock.
I'm going to cry. Okay.
It's out of stock.
Hi!
Hello, Priya.
I don't care about my stupid book bag anymore. I want you.
Not that the kids are nice to us all of a sudden.
I give her a hug every single time I see her. No, Priya.
Why is she on fight over me? I'm just kidding. You told Cassandra she looked 79 last week.
You did.
I'm looking at the points.
You guys are almost there. I actually stopped to ask Siri wanted to be a part of this. So we're talking about our team points. So we came up with a point system for the kids because the studio can be a mess. The kids were throwing all their stuff everywhere. They were leaving the bathroom a hot mess, and I was not about to clean it every day. I mean, there was points where it was not right. It was just not right. So I decided to come up with a system that would require them to earn something instead of punishment in the way, shape, or form, but something that, you know, has them contribute to their place, to their studio. This is their home. I mean, a lot of us are here way more than we are at home. And so if they're not contributing to their space, if they're not contributing to each other as a team, then that's not really creating the unity and the connectivity and the connection that we want, especially that continues to keep us champions. So I created a point system, and they can come in, and we have it up here. They had to earn 500 points, and they have until their final competition weekend. But now what they're doing is they can come in and they can sweep the floors, they can clean the mirrors, they can take out the trash, they can pick up all the random dirty socks that they left here. Look, if you are at a studio, you already know how many socks are left everywhere, or random jazz shoes, or clothing. And so they go around and they pick it up, they pick up things that just aren't supposed to be there, they put their stuff away instead of throwing it all over the lobby. If they reach their 500 points, then they get a pizza party.
Yay!
Yes, so they're hauling ass now. So, because now they're like, okay, we're almost there, what can we do? So now it's gotten to the point of actually asking, how can we help? And how can we support each other? How can we support the studio? So that's all of that stuff within that.
I have to start with the tap routine today because we have to redo it, like all of it. It's the lowest scoring group routine. The lowest scoring group routine. The lowest scoring group routine. Stop. Do it again. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Do it one more time from the top. I just have to make this clear. When you are a dancer, and this is why I give 0 poops, it's because when you are a dancer, you have one job. You remember the choreography and you perform it. That's your responsibility, and you have to take responsibility, which means if you don't know it, you have to ask. 5 and a 6 and a 7, and we got tap, 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 teep, 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 teep. Do it again, because you all go in different directions. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap. Repeating switch direction. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. Go that way. Natalie's not the teacher. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I want everybody to go that way. 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever that is, you're doing something different than everybody else. Find somebody, figure that out real quick.
She's really changing the whole entire formation. 2 days before competition, she wants me to have a panic attack and she wants me to cry.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7. If you go out into the dance world and you don't know what's going on and you get hired for a job, you're gonna get fired immediately. No one has time for that. This is absolutely insanity to me that some of you don't know the material. You should know the material. We should be cleaning arm placements and things like that. I should not be cleaning the choreography. I should not be cleaning it in the sense that I am reteaching it to you. Again, 6, it goes that way first. 6, 7, 8, we're wrong. Do it again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7.
So basically, she said one last time like 4 times ago, and then she said one last time this time, and she's like, oh, it's for real, and then she's saying we're gonna do it again facing the side. So, is that Vanessa talk or is it just lying? Wait, who knows?
She said it's the last time for the 5th time.
Face that way.
It's not the last time. She's lying. Repeatedly.
One more time and
Repeatedly.
Dropping it out.
try harder. Do it again. All right. This past weekend, the competition team went to Spotlight Dance Comp. We had a blast. Lots of awards were won. We had a lot of recognition from the judges, lots of love from people in general, from the audience, from other families, other studios. It was a really, really good time. But one thing keeps happening, and I have this tap routine that I choreographed to Cuff It by Beyonce. It's just not working out. And it's not working out in that it is the lowest scoring group routine of the studio when we go to competitions twice in a row, which tells me that something needs to be reworked. I'm getting frustrated because the kids don't know their parts. It's actually the routine that we have been working on the longest. I'm just up to here with it. I feel like no one's practicing. I feel like no one's listening. And so we get to rehearsal and I basically am like, we're chopping and screwing this. We're taking it apart and putting it back together in a way that makes it look better. So I have to take some dancers out. Some people are crying, some people are upset. I have to move dancers around. This is all last minute that I'm doing the week of competition, 2 days before we have to compete. But at the same time, even though it's stressful, even though the dancers didn't really expect it, people had to learn different parts, face different ways, all that kind of stuff. It is a real life situation. One thing dance teaches you is that you have to be adaptable. You have to be able to pivot. You have to be able to learn something else, do something on the other side, turn it around, face it a different way. That is your job as a dancer. And so I feel like even though the situation was stressful, that was a good lesson in the real life experience of what the dance world is and applicable to what life is. You have to be adaptable. You have to be willing to change, grow, and learn. Speaking of being adaptable, I have to break some news to company tonight, which I'm not really that happy about. The performance that we've been working super hard on since January. Not doing Juneteenth anymore, and the people that are in charge did not want to have entertainment at the center of it, so I'm out. Yeah, it's crazy. They wanted to cut it down to a DJ and an MC. Assuming you remember the choreography.
Yeah. Yes. Okay,
I'm assuming they remember the choreography, but here we go.
I would have belly flopped onto the ground if I was doing the chair part.